Seriously, YouTube loves small channels. Let me prove this to you as I'm writing the script. This guy, 440 views, 450 subscribers, and he's on my homepage. This guy, 100,000 views, he's now at 7k. Just look at his growth. He was barely at 1,000 subscribers when the video started going viral. This guy has 29 views and shows up on the homepage with 125 subscribers. I don't think you understand how insane this would have been even so much as a year ago. People were saying you can't grow on YouTube because it's oversaturated. And it was almost true. Almost the only way you were able to get people to see your content show up for them was through the search page. But now tons of people just like you are getting thousands of potential viewers seeing their title and thumbnail through the recent algorithm changes. So let's go through what these changes are and how we can use them to our advantage. And by the way, even this channel now has 5,000 views with, I think it was 100,000 impressions within the first month, which is actually insane. To put that into perspective, the first channel I ever made, this one, got around like 10 views per video maximum and not nearly as many impressions. It's very likely that you've heard of the terms Mr. Beastification, retention editing, or dopamine editing before. They describe the types of videos that make use of cutting every single second at least once and screaming at the viewer with things like, "We're now stranded on this deserted island!" However, recently there's been a huge shift in viewer preferences, making the algorithm change too. You see, the YouTube algorithm really just mirrors viewer preferences. All the algorithm is designed to do is providing viewers with content they will enjoy the most and therefore watch more of. So we can't hack the algorithm, but we need to think about what our viewers would find most enjoyable basically. And what viewers more and more don't want anymore, including me, is people yelling at them and basically seeing all these unrealistic videos that you can't relate to at all. This shift in viewer preferences is actually huge for us, because you probably also don't have thousands of dollars to spend on videos like, "Stop this train, win a Lamborghini." My last video that performed really well was the 5 stages of becoming a YouTuber. And literally everyone goes through these stages, so it was a very relatable video and performed really well. This means the barrier of entry is as low as ever. We both might even have an advantage over the YouTubers who established themselves as these dopamine content machines, because all we need to do on YouTube to perform well is kind of be relatable and upload videos that are somewhat personal. I recently saw a comment of someone saying, "I love being able to relate to the creator, not having the creator try to relate to me." And I think that describes the situation perfectly. Because by making your videos more personal and just sharing a story, it's already gonna get more authentic. You don't have to kind of force out your personality in a way. But so what can work really well, and what I would advise you to do, is to talk about stuff that you're really passionate about. You can try to make a nice story out of it and maybe overlay some story over you talking, so-called B-roll. This, what you're seeing right now, is also B-roll. And if you do that, given your thumbnail and title are really good, you're gonna get a lot of views. I can literally guarantee you that. Before starting this channel a month ago, I never recorded anything in real life, and I was always just recording in Minecraft, which by the way I missed because it was so convenient, honestly. Anyway, because I don't have a good camera or any camera at all, I thought I wouldn't even be able to make these videos until I realized that, you know, I have a phone. And phone cameras are usually good enough. Like, my phone isn't some expensive iPhone or something, it's like a pretty old Huawei something that was actually really cheap, and as you can see, it works pretty well. Is my lighting the best? No. Like, some shadow here would maybe be good, I don't know. But you know, it's something to work on and it'll be fine. So please, if you're not already doing it, give YouTube a try, because it really changed my life, even though I'm not making a lot of money from it. It's probably because you're actually sitting down to formulate thoughts, and because you are constantly learning to have better ideas and to deliver them each video, you're developing yourself along the way. Now, there is one problem, which is that I see a lot of people not knowing what their content is. And I get that, I'll show you why in a second, but I'll also show you how you can figure it out for yourself. My first ever channel 7 years ago consisted of Clash Royale, Samurai Siege, then a random Pokemon video, Minecraft Skyblock, more Minecraft, back to Clash, back to Minecraft, then some random Agaria wannabe game. Point being, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So if you're currently uploading random stuff, stop it! Because what ends up happening is that your audience will be split in 3, 4, 5 different parts. And if you upload a video on a different topic than the one they watched last time, they are very unlikely to click on your new video. This leads to worse stats overall in terms of click-through rate, meaning how many % of people who are shown your video click on the video itself. And with that, the algorithm will think that you uploaded a bad video, when in reality it might have been good, but it was just irrelevant to that one viewer who watched that other video. The other viewers not over there, I don't know why I pointed there anyway. So here's how I figured out my niche, or what I'm gonna be making content about. First of all, I wrote down 3 things. 1, what I was good at or was willing to learn. 2, things I enjoyed doing or would probably like to do. And 3, for which of those things there's already an existing audience for on YouTube. You can kind of think of it as circles. If you have 3 circles like so, you're gonna have an overlapping part in the middle. And that overlapping part is gonna be what you can make content about, which for me at the time of making this channel was Minecraft. Later on, I also added a fourth circle to this, which is something that is monetizable, because ideally I want to be doing YouTube like for a very long time and if possible full time, and with Minecraft that's really hard. So then I started this channel where now I'm helping small YouTubers get to at least the point where I was before. I'm learning about YouTube and I can hopefully monetize that in the future. But for now my goal is just to build a catalog of videos and tutorials so that anyone from anywhere can start a YouTube channel and find success within it. And with these goals in mind, it's basically impossible for me to upload something that my target audience wouldn't be interested in. As I mentioned earlier, you need a relatable video and you need a good title and thumbnail. Your video can literally be perfect, but if your title and thumbnail aren't intriguing at all, then no one's gonna click on it and you're not gonna get any views, which, you know, would suck. So on the end screen right here, I'm gonna have a 30-minute free guide on how to make thumbnails and also a bit about titles. This could honestly be a paid course, but it's not, so, you know, take advantage of that. But either way, I wish you best of luck with your YouTube channel.